This is an L sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. The link to the PDF document is in the first comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Let's start off by talking about talents. Do you have a talent or something you are good at?
Yes, I've always had a talent for drawing. It's something I've enjoyed since I was young, and over the years, I've developed my skills by practicing and experimenting with different styles. It helps me relax and express myself creatively.
Do you think your talent can be useful for your future work?
Definitely. I think my talent for drawing could be useful in many areas, especially in creative fields like design or illustration. It could also help me in marketing or advertising, where visual skills are important for communicating ideas effectively.
Do you think people in your family have the same talent?
No, I'm the only one in my family who has this particular talent for drawing. However, my family is full of creative people in other ways, like cooking or music, so we all share a love for creativity.
Do you think talent is important for success?
Yes, I think talent can play a big role in success. It gives you a natural advantage in certain areas, but hard work and practice are also crucial. Even if you're talented, you still need to put in effort to refine your skills and reach your full potential.
How do you think talent can be developed?
Talent can be developed through practice and persistence. Whether it's drawing, playing an instrument, or any other skill, the more time and effort you put into it, the better you become. The guidance from experts is essential as well.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a good place, city/town, to live in. You should say what the place is like, why you think it's a good place to live, how it compares to other places you've been to, and explain why you would recommend it to others.
From my experience, the best place to live in is a small town called Kelowna. It's on the Canadian West Coast, surrounded by beautiful landscapes and nature. The town is peaceful, with friendly people and a strong sense of community. There's not too much noise or traffic, which makes it an ideal place for someone who enjoys a slower pace of life. The fresh air and stunning sunsets add to its charm, making every day feel special. What makes it such a good place to live is the balance between nature and modern amenities. The town has everything you need: cafes, shops, parks, and schools without feeling overcrowded. It's also close to the beach, so I can go for walks by the water whenever I like. The weather is mild all year round, which adds to the charm of living there. Compared to larger cities I've visited, this town has a much quieter and more relaxed atmosphere. There's no rush or stress like in the big city, and people seem more connected to each other. The lifestyle is much simpler, which suits me perfectly. It feels like a place where life moves at a more comfortable pace. I would definitely recommend this place to others because it offers a great quality of life. It's not too big, so it doesn't feel impersonal, but it has just enough to make life comfortable. Plus, the natural beauty around the town makes it an enjoyable place to live. The friendly community also adds to its charm.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move on to part 3. We'll continue discussing the topic of the good place to live in. What makes a city a good place to live in?
A good city to live in should offer a good quality of life, with access to basic amenities like healthcare, education, and transport. It should also have a clean environment, a safe atmosphere, and opportunities for people to enjoy cultural and recreational activities. Having a welcoming and diverse community is also important.
Do you think people should live in big cities or smaller towns?
It depends on personal preferences. Some people enjoy the excitement and opportunities that come with living in a big city, while others prefer the peace and slower pace in a small town. It's about what suits your lifestyle and needs best. For instance, big cities offer career options, but small towns often provide a better work-life balance.
How can cities become more livable?
Cities can become more livable by improving public transportation, increasing green spaces, and making the city safer. It's also important to address pollution and ensure that everyone has access to affordable housing and healthcare. A city needs to balance development with sustainability. Encouraging community activities can also create a sense of belonging.
Do you think the cost of living affects where people choose to live?
Yes, the cost of living is a major factor when people decide where to live. Cities with higher living costs can be unaffordable for many, especially in terms of rent and everyday expenses. This often leads people to choose smaller towns where their money can go further. However, some are willing to pay more for better opportunities.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.